Okay, Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to CILT Malaysia's first engagement session with our members for the year 2023. Happy New Year to all of you. Kongi Fat Choi. I hope the rabbit gallops in and brings us a lot of peace, happiness, and prosperity, and of course, very good health because COVID-19 is still there. To begin our day today, I would not want to take too much of your time. I'm just your MC today. Today is a very exciting day because we will be listening to the CPD committee chairperson talk about the CPD program. But before we do that, I would like to invite our president, Adjunct Professor Dato Muhammad Muhyiddin Abdullah, to give his keynote speech on this session. Over to you, sir.
Reshma, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you, sir.
Tak dengar?
Dengar, sir. Clear, loud and clear. Can hear you, sir. Are you able to hear me, sir? Sir, can you hear? Farah, can you help and check and see whether Dato President can hear or not?
Okay, give me a second.
Thank you, Farah. Rosita, can you help me admit people to the room?
How do I do that?
I'm going to make you co-host. Boleh ya?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thanks. Sir, I think sir has not put the sound for listening, you know, the hearing part of it, the headphones, the speakers, I think. That's why he can't hear us, but we can hear him. His mic is functioning, but the speaker isn't. Okay, I'm going to put a full screen until, so sorry about this. You see, Murphy's Law, yeah, comes in and bothers everyone every time. So as we can hear our president, but I think he's unable to hear us. So that is the reason. Oh, very nice. We have someone from one of our CILT international branches joining us too. Sir, yeah, see, he cannot hear us, as you can tell. Okay, sir, can you hear me now, sir? Sir, are you able to hear me? Farah, have
I don't
you
know how
helped?
to pick the technical thing, Reshma, because you said he didn't turn on the computer audio thing, so that's why.
Oh, so he can't get the speaker on, is it?
Yeah. So,
okay, so can you help me out? Because we should not take too long. Members are all here.
right.
And I don't like to do this to a president, but is it possible that we start with Commander, our chairman, doing the presentation first? Do you think you can tell Tuan President? Farah, any chance?
I don't know. I'm trying.
No, can you tell him? Yeah, can you just call and let him know that we will get Commander to present first, then the president can come at the end once he has sorted the technicalities, because we've got all the members here, right?
Okay, I'm calling.
Okay. So, Commander, looks like we'll have to do some switch and change, sir. I hope you don't mind.
Okay, no problem.
I am, yeah, and members, honestly, really apologize about these technical problems. President has got actually a really good speech to share with you, but let's hear from the chairman of the CPD committee. So over to you, Commander. Allow me to pin you first so everyone gets to see your full screen, and I will share your presentation now. Over to you, Commander.
Okay, thank you, Rashma. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera to all the members of Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport of Malaysia. I'm Commander Sharif bin Haji Ahmad, the chairman of the Continuous Professional Development Committee for CILT Malaysia. So before I explain on the present what we have done, so I just want to acknowledge the effort that was conducted by the previous CPD chairman, Major Professor Chang Kalun, and his team for updating the previous CPD policy, so that that policy was updated by the end of 2020. So then the present policy was passed over to us, and the present committee comprises of members of all the state sections plus representative from the Malaysian Armed Forces. So what we did was we went through the previous policy. We updated what was required for the policy to be current. So we and also the policy was to be utilized in conjunction with our present website. So after officiating this policy, so the CPD system will be operationalized as digital instead of just hard copy. So I just go through on the slide that was presented. So next, Rashma. Okay, this is the outline of the presentation. Next. So why do we need to have a CPD system? So in order for us to provide members with the tools and opportunity to be current with the present trend, so CILT Malaysia introduced the CPD point system, which would be implemented by this year. So as you know, CPD is a crucial component of the career growth and development of members, and so we are looking on a holistic approach towards enhancing the personal skill of members of the institute, and it is a commitment to ongoing lifelong learning and encourage looking forward and identifying opportunities to learn new knowledge, improve skills, and keep updated with the latest development of the industry. Next. So the CPD enables learning to become conscious and proactive rather than passive and reactive. So it will involve individual documenting and keeping a record of increasing skills and knowledge and experience gained through their career. So CPD also combines different methodologies to learning, which includes training courses, seminars, workshop, conferences, and events, webinar, and online learning program. So CPD also includes sharing of best practice techniques, thoughts, and ideas, all focused towards an individual improving within the work environment. Thanks. So this would be the approved program point allocation. So for a chartered fellow, annually he or she needs to accumulate at least 4 points. Chartered member, 5 points. Member and affiliate member, 6 points. So next, so this is how points can be accumulated. So any program conducted less than 4 hours, so points allocated would be 0.5. A whole day program, which would be around 8 hours, so member can accumulate 1 point. 2 days, 2 points, and more than 3 days would be 3 points. Next. So I'm sorry if the wordings are too small, but we have planned the programs that would be conducted throughout the year. So what we are encouraging is that all state sections can plan their programs and put forward to the CPD committee, and we will include in the present plan. So we will not let activities or events conducted by the states without allocating CPD points. So we welcome states to participate in these activities. Next. Okay, this is the present committee member of CPD. And we've got Mr. Ravi as the secretary, Mr. Johan, KL section, Ms. Eunice from Penang, Madam Rashma, Selangor, Captain Fan, Melaka, Dr. O, Sabah, TS Karunaniti from Perak, Dr. Kennedy from Sarawak, Dr. Rudiah from Terengganu, and Third Admiral Dr. TS Shavdin from the Mission of Forces. So that is all. I pass back to Madam Rashma before any question and answer.
Yeah, so maybe now we can open, before we open for Q&A, Commander, I just found out that our president has sorted his technical issues. So president would like to give a piece or two. After president gives us his opening note, we then move into the Q&A sections, because I believe maybe members would be interested to ask you some questions about this. Yeah?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Ami.
Okay, sir. So over to you, sir, please.
Okay, thank you, Madam Rashma. Good afternoon, council members and members of CILT Malaysia. Today, I'm honored to officially launch our Continuous Professional Development CPD program. This is a significant milestone for our organization, and I'm delighted to be here to introduce this important initiative to you. I would like to congratulate the CPD committee headed by Commander Share and his team. Dear members, the objectives of our CPD program are clear: to enable learning to become conscious and proactive rather than passive and reactive. We want to provide you with the opportunity to continuously develop your professional skills and knowledge so that you can grow and advance your careers. The CPD program is a holistic approach towards enhancing personal skills and proficiency throughout a professional career. This program is designed to recognize the value of continuous learning and to provide our members with the tools and resources they need to stay up to date with the latest development in their field. We understand that Continuous learning is crucial for career growth and development. That is why we have developed a point system which will enable you to keep track of your professional development progress and receive recognition for your achievement. In conclusion, I believe that this program will be an important tool for our members to enhance their professional skills, stay current with industry development, and grow their careers. I'm confident that this program will be beneficial to all of us, and I'm eager to see the result that it will bring. I would also like to assure you that for the year 2023, will not be making the point system mandatory for renewals of your membership. For this year, our objective is to ensure that all of you are acquainted with the system and participate. We will also be running some active survey and sending out some questionnaires for members to self-evaluate your skill, knowledge, and competency, and forward to us your requirements in areas of further knowledge development in order for the Institute to best provide for your lifelong learning journey. Thank you for your attention, and I now invite all of our members to take advantage of this exciting opportunity and join us on the journey of continuous professional development. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for that excellent speech. Now, I would like to open the floor to any member who has questions pertaining to the CPD. Please release your mic, and hopefully it doesn't become too noisy. So please release your mic and do ask your question. Okay, maybe I can give, yeah, there you go. Encik Omar has a question. Go ahead, Encik Omar.
Abdul Malik.
I can start the ball rolling. Firstly, thank you very much for for this opportunity to be involved in this launching of the program, which I believe is is a good move towards enhancing the professionalism of the members of the institute. I would like to just touch on the points as presented by Komodo just now. The points will be obtained if you become a participant of the program, right? What about those of us members who may be in the position of the provider? Basically, you've been invited to become a a speaker, or you present a conference paper, or maybe you are invited to be a member of a plenary session and things like that. Wouldn't that also be counted?
Okay, Syamah, yes, points will be allocated, kan? So basically, what members need to do is to inform the CPD committee that a member will be involved either in as a participant or a speaker, kan? And we will then advise how the members will get the points, and because different what to say position kan the member will come in the event. Maybe he can be also an event organizer, kan? So so we will see how, because this policy is just a basic policy. So we will then expand on the various on the whatever members are involved in, and then we will get the policy to be more what do you call active, kan, as what is to suit the members' requirement.
So if I can summarize the question, Chioma, you wanted to know if any members were not just participating, but they were probably one of the facilitators of the event,
Yep,
or even
yep,
they were
yep.
hosting an event, whether they are able to obtain CPD points. So what Commander Sharil just informed us is that for this year, we are running it based on programs that we have, and we are improving as it goes. So it's a continuous improvement. Am I right, Commander?
Yes, of course.
Which will eventually, as we pick up and this system works and moves like a well-oiled engine, all these other components will start coming in as well.
Okay, I think that is sufficient for the time being. Thank you.
Okay.
And other
Okay,
questions?
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Okay, myself is Abdul Malik. I'm the trainer and consultant, in fact, for the especially on the supply chain. Okay, my question is on top, not on top, is subsequent to the Chioma question. Chioma question now, there's participant or facilitator. In my case, okay, I'm this resource person. I'm giving a training on the. Sometimes I'm giving training on the to this chartered platform. Okay. Some I am doing on my own. Okay. That's why I want to know whether I'm qualified, okay, to claim the point, okay, by sending up to the HQ, okay, what I have done, okay, from on a case-to-case basis. Secondly, my question, whether the members, how the members want to know whether their accumulation points already approved and what is the cumulative for the certain period. Whether the thing is can be tracked through the system or the website or the members login. I'm not sure. That's two at the moment.
Okay, Cik.
Abdul Malik.
Okay. For the first question, okay, since if a member is a service provider, and service provider meaning that he owns a company or he may be a lecturer, kan? So that would be his primary role, kan? Primary role is to conduct training, kan? So for a person conducting a training, kan, as his primary role, kan, we would not allot points to be given for every event that he conducts, because he can conduct 300 or 700 events in a year, kan? For him alone, he will accumulate thousands of points, kan? So for a member who attends a course which is not his primary, which is a member attends a course or a training, kan, to enhance his knowledge or his skills, kan, then the system will allot points to be given to him, because that is for him to improve himself, kan. So that would be the concept of allotting CPD points. Are you clear with that?
Okay, clear.
Okay.
This means the role of the these members, they have to do a submission.
Yes.
And then the committee will evaluate.
Yes.
They're qualified to earn the point.
Yes.
Okay.
So the process is, kan, a member inform the CPD committee through the secretariat, kan. Then the committee will sit and then see when would be the what sort of event is going to happen, how is the member going to be involved, and then how long, and then we will put we will be passed on to the system, and then we will allot points to be given to the member.
Okay.
That will be the process.
Okay, so yeah, okay. Sometime just I want to share with you. I think most of us are the practitioner. Okay.
Yes.
Sometimes we are not limiting ourselves when we go for training, we go for the seminar, or we are become for the speaker.
Okay.
We are not. Sometimes when we attend, we are not limiting ourselves to our competence subject.
Okay.
Sometimes we have to need to attend something beyond our competence subject.
Of course.
Okay.
Yes.
So I believe this is something the members can forward their case to the committee. If the committee feel that is something can enhance their core subject,
yes,
it could be considered a point.
Yes, yes.
Sometimes
That would be the
we're
process.
talking about AI in the artificial intelligence in the supply chain.
Yes.
Okay, so we attend the courses, okay, and then we forward to the secretariat. Can be done away.
Yes, yes, of course.
Okay, good.
I think while CPD committee starts perfecting the process, all these things will be slowly ironed out.
Yes.
Yep.
And
Maybe
then
if
sir,
you
there was
allow
the
me-
second question he wanted to know about the collection of points, sir.
Yep. Okay. Collection of points, can we will so our website is coming up, and so we are putting this is the CPD system to be digitalized, can. So everything will go through the website, and points will be allocated by the system. So members can go through. Remember, what members need to do is to register themselves. Can make sure that their membership is current. Can then they log into their account, and then they will see the what do you call the progress of their
CPD points, sir.
CPD points.
Yeah. But at this point of time, that is still work in progress. We let members know that in the interim period, you are supposed to collect the points. So that is the reason why for the first year, CPD committee is running the programs first. So the committee is running programs where we are actually inviting our senior members to come in. So like what Commander mentioned, state section committees and all that, feed your give feedback to CPD committee on what topics and when you want to run your program, and get your industry experts from your sections to come in. So for the first year, the idea is that we all get used to the system first, and we collect our points ourselves. So because these are programs by CILT, so they're already CPD approved programs. So which means like this, you will be collecting points at the end. It's not mandatory yet, as the president mentioned. And by the mid of the year, I think CPD committee will also be giving you a toolkit so that you can then do a self-assessment tool and come back to the CPD committee indicating what areas of knowledge you want to learn or you want CILT to run and to have CPD point system. So I think, sir, at this point of time, we have to tell everyone they have to collect the points themselves, right, sir?
Yeah, right.
Any more questions?
Yeah, I think it's just an extension to my earlier question, and also part of Cik Abdul Malik question. So yeah, I think this is the inaugural year, the first year that we are putting this into play. Of course, I think there will be a lot of refinement that we have to do to see, because to me, professional development is not only receiving, participating in program that you would want to gain, better professional knowledge. But for people like SMEs, subject matter experts. You're a subject matter expert. Sometimes you devise and you come up with a program, or you come up with ideas to improve certain things. Right now, I give one example. Again, in my years of experience, I'm now doing some independent advisory job. they're basically related to supply chain management, for instance. Yeah, and you review, certain proposal with regards to digitalization system to manage logistics and to manage warehousing. So basically, it is something that is providing input or providing opportunities for others to learn, to be more professionally enhanced in their knowledge. So basically, I believe people who are doing that will also be allocated with these points, because apart from you have the knowledge already, but you are sharing your knowledge to get people to be more professionally upgraded in their in their competency. Yeah, so I do agree. This is the first year. I think we have to look at what will be available, and members will be providing inputs, and we look into the areas. It is not necessary that members must only attend program that has been listed by CILT. What if it is outside that, but it is related, related to enhancing our professionalism in this industry. I think we have got to look into this. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm not
it will be
pushing, but
taken into account.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
only
yeah.
for this year, like you
Yeah.
said, Ben, it is a new system. So we are all at least we have launched it, and we applaud CPD committee for at last getting this off the ground.
Can I
Yeah, okay.
can I
All right.
comment? Can I
Yes,
Thank
Prof.
you.
K, go
Yeah.
ahead.
yeah,
Prof.
can I
K.
comment and respond to Bro Abdul Malik and Bro Omar? After hearing what Bro Omar just said, it's like he's suggesting that we are opening the floodgate very wide open. But as you said it rightly, Reshma, this is a new program, and my opinion is, my suggestion is, we follow the guideline that what do you call has been shared by Commander Sharil a while ago. But the view that has just been shared is excellent. So then we will think about it, and then the committee, will expand as you know, as the time as it needs. As it needs. That's my view.
Okay, dear friends.
Betul, Dr. Azam, betul tak?
Well said. Well said.
Okay, Pandian here.
Yeah, Mr. Pandian.
I'm concerned about this program, CPD program, because the first year is not mandatory. How effective is going to be implementation, number one. Number two, is there any charges raised for the members participating in this? And you'll be conducting courses and training. What about the fee, anything? Some organization, they don't charge any fee. Okay, is it going to be online or offline? These questions I posed to you. And I also feel this is not fully fledged program, because you're not ready yet. You want to try first, after that you want to implement. Why not you complete everything, set up everything, finally you introduce this? It's like halfway.
Commander, can I tolong jawab?
Please
Boleh
do.
tak? Mr. Pandian, first question, your first question was whether, what was your first question about the training programs, whether we charge, whether it's going to be charged? No, like I mentioned earlier, this is the interim. Now you are saying that why don't we make it mandatory? Oh yeah, that was your question. If we don't make it mandatory, is it going to be taken seriously? Now the reason we don't want to make it mandatory on the introduction year is because we need everybody to get accustomed to it. So as to the reason why CILT Malaysia and the CPD committee, together with corporate form, we decided on, so far, I think what we have shown you is a pretty okay calendar up to April. We've left a lot of slots open because we want you guys, the experts from our CILT community, our family here, to suggest what you can come and speak about. So it's something like Dharma, you're coming in to give. So you will come and give. So we are not charging. There's no cost, there's no price or anything charged. That is for this year. But moving ahead, as what even Prof. K has clearly articulated very well, we will always be coming back to the drawing board to see how we can improve and make it be better By the time 2024 comes in, it becomes then a mandatory requirement. So 2023 is really the year where we are going to be testing out, perfecting, and trying to make it as good as possible, because it can't be perfected at the very first attempt. And everything goes through a teething period. And if we were to wait for perfection, I think it won't get done. We've been waiting for this for a very long time. So I'm glad that at least it's starting. That's my personal opinion. Now over to you, Commander. Would you like to add some more stuff? Sorry.
Of course, of course. As what Reshma has explained, kan. We want everybody to get involved, kan, get involved. And and to get involved, kan, we don't need to charge people, kan, because this is what the institute wants to give back to the members, kan. Because all the while we said that we need to upgrade ourselves, kan. So where is the avenue for the institute to allow members to upgrade themselves? So this is the platform for members to upgrade themselves, kan. So that's why we also need members to propose what areas that you need to upgrade yourself, kan. AI, on cyber security, on whatever areas that you need to upgrade yourself, and then inform the committee. Then we will arrange the program to upgrade the knowledge of the members. And then when we put, and then at the same time, we streamline whichever areas that is lacking, can we improve things, can, so that the system be efficient, can, and we will cover the whole spectrum of the requirement of that industry for the members, and so that's what we want to give to the members.
Yeah, and I think in due time, there will definitely be, once this thing becomes mandatory, or maybe somewhere mid this year, there will be programs that will be chargeable, but that won't be CILT programs. That will be among other providers who will come to CPD committee to request for CPD points for their program. So that is then up to the members to choose whether you want to go for a paid program to get a point, because CILT Malaysia will continuously have engagement sessions and webinars and whatnot that will still be free. So you have the option, members will have the option. It's just that we also want to cater to our training providers as well that are part of the CILT family and the external parties. So when, like, you know, like what Encik Omar said as well, sometimes you go for a program, it may not be a CILT program, but it's relevant. So in time, we want to be able to, I think the CPD committee also wants to be able to do points for that. But those might be paid programs. So there will be some paid, some not paid. There will be the time when that will happen as well.
And we will also engage and conduct collaboration with strategic partners, kan, strategic partners which conduct courses, and so this will also allow members to attend courses conducted by maybe by MITI, by MyTrade, by NEOS, and so if their courses are payable, can, is or charged, can, then we give option for the members to join or not, can. So as far as possible, we try to conduct courses or programs which are free of charge. But if needs to be paid, can, maybe members have to pay themselves, can. So the institute, we will see whether we can compensate for those who attend, or that one we will deal with it later as time goes by. So that I hope that the explanation satisfy Mr. Pandian's need.
I presume this program will take off finally, inshallah. And one more thing, my concern is that how to get the members engaged, get the engagement in participating in the program. Whatever just now Dato' Shari said, it may charge people, it may discourage people from attending such programs.
Oh,
I didn't understand that. Sorry.
I
okay.
presume it should be given free of charge. And,
Yeah, because you see, Mr. Pandian, there will always, what comes out from CILT Malaysia will be free of charge unless, say, it's like you're coming for a exhibition or a conference that we are working with partners and they charge, or say there is an external training partner who is running a training program and has applied for CPD point for their program, then that's the option to us as individuals. Because it's like when you go for any training and you go for DOSH CPD points, right? You pay for that training, but that training also gives you the DOSH CPD points. So we want to have that also available. But whatever comes under the umbrella of CILT, like our webinars and whatever events that we have, there will be CPD points attached to it. 80% of those will be free of charge because we've been having so many webinars, we don't charge anyone for it, right? It's all been FOC all this time. So it's going to continue that way.
may I say this program?
And for engagement, sir, we actually want to get senior members like yourself and many others that are in this room, like in Oma. Prof K actually has already given us a date. He's doing one session in February. So we want you guys to come in. You all are the experts. You come in, and that's how we believe the engagement will take place. And we can move this forward. Yeah.
Agree that, but anyway, this CILT organization is based more focused on logistic industry. So I presume that the training provided more on industry based, more the practical, the latest technology and so on. Not, I also fear it not be an academic exercise. Okay.
Yes, yes. Noted. Yes, 100% agreed. 100% agreed.
Thank you very much for listening.
Okay, thank you for asking us. Okay.
Wanda Syaril.
Yes, please. Salam.
Nasir sini.
Tuan Haji, yes, please.
Yeah, just to counter check the long-term strategy of the CPD concept.
Okay.
I presume by 2024, CILT Malaysia is planning to make it mandatory. So if members does not fulfill the required minimum CPD points, are they downgraded or they are enlisted? And what is the strategy? So this is important because once you make it mandatory, what will then be the consequences for people who have not fulfilled the minimum CPD points?
Okay, Tuan Haji. In the CILT Constitution, Section 6 says that any members who do not upgrade themselves with the required CPD points may not be able to maintain their membership. So there is a clause in the Constitution. However, so that's why we said this year can we run the CPD program first without making it mandatory.
No penalization now.
We may not penalize the members, can. But as of next year, so we will start to enforce the
I think that'll be a
policy
council decision. President's in the house, so it'll be a council decision, I think, at that point of time. It will have to see the success of this, and then I think council will come in to discuss this on moving forward.
Okay, point noted. Another thing is I would like also to suggest that members who are participating in the committee, subcommittee, and so on are also awarded a certain amount of CPD points.
Noted, of course. Okay,
right.
we will do that.
Yes, that'll make my life so much easy too. Thank you.
Yeah.
For those who contributed to CILT.
Yeah. In general, for those who have contributed to CILT, the running, the management, and so on, must also be accorded.
But the other thing is that we are giving, because at the moment, quite a number of new members, the young university, actually there are a lot of senior members, who are doing very well. So I think I would like to invite those senior members who are, are doing very well outside to come in to contribute to help CILT to build up the, build up the profession lah.
Ya, macam Datuk, macam Cik Omar nampak 5 tahun dekat Sudan. This is the kind of experience you need to pass down to all the young logistician. Betul?
Exactly.
Cik Omar is the next person who has to give a session. Very true.
Cik Omar kita.
Commander Sharin, Resma, can I talk?
Yes.
Sure, Doctor. Go ahead.
Okay. First of all, thank you, Dr. Commander Sharin and Resma, for initiative for the launching of the CPD. First of all, thank you again, because CPD in Malaysia it's not been running last time. It's not been running at all. I first when I joined CILT Malaysia before transfer from UK, I tak nampak benda ni satu inisiatif. Now, I congratulate to you all, Commander Sharin and the team, Resma all, for the initiative launching CPD and gerakkan make this one as the initiative for CILT Malaysia. Honestly, I tell you, this is a good initiative that you all bagi to all the members. Honestly, this is one I consider one of benefit to the members. I'm not saying that this is a weakness. There's a lot of question to ask. There's a lot of things to improve in terms of system CPD, in terms of the point, how we want to award it to the members. A lot of things kita nak baiki. But initiative yang you all do, I really appreciate and thank you very much. That's it. I don't want to ask you many questions. I know there is weakness later on, but thank you very much. I appreciate you all for your job and Commander Sharin and the team, Resma. Thank you. That's it. There's no question about this. Keep going, yeah? That's it.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Nizam.
So do we have, it's almost 6 o'clock. I know we started late, so it's not fair if I don't give you the opportunity to ask any questions. I'd like to know if anyone else.
Sorry, please. I have a question.
Oh, Mr. Osman, sure.
Yes,
Mr. Osman's
thank you.
joining
My
us
name
from
is
our-
Osman. Yes. I wanted to ask the CPD points. Does it cut across? Is it national or this is only related to CILT Malaysia?
Yeah, it's
That is
only
what I want to know.
it's currently only Malaysia. All of us have to get our X up, Osman, before international mandates it. So international has encouraged us to start our CPD, but it's still not internationally guideline. That means we don't have an international guideline on the points. But international has given us all the toolkits and everything to get our national officers started on it. So this that you are in is purely for Malaysia. We're very happy to have you join us though.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. I'm also happy joining you. I'm learning a lot from your program. It's very insightful and very, helpful to me also. Thank you.
Can I say something? Okay, probably can since we are a close community and so maybe we'll pass over to the main committee and probably discuss with all other national councils if we can do cross training and people from say from
Malaysia,
or from Indonesia or from Singapore, whoever wish
But Commander,
to join our program.
we actually do have that with CILT International and Willard Global. So when Willard Global runs a course or International runs a program and they mention CPD approved, generally branches that have the CPD system are encouraged to give points for that program. So only thing is, I think what we want to ask them is if we have our program, will they give us points?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
So because that too needs to be, we need to look into the constitution. For the time being, whatever program that is being conducted by CILT Malaysia is only for members of Malaysia. And maybe if there is, if we need to transfer or receive requests from other national councils, so we need to update our constitution first, then apply whatever is requested by the
our constitution is only for us, exactly.
Yes, of course.
Right.
Thank you for the question.
Okay, my final request to you all.
Yes, Mr. Pandia.
We must come up with a guideline how to implement and accumulate points and all, a proper guideline in a booklet form, or you can publish in the internet.
It's actually in our newsletter, Mr. Pandian. We're releasing the newsletter right after this. So all of it is in there. The guideline, everything is in the newsletter.
Then about your training program, you must go to the industry. Probably I suggest you need to conduct a survey, what the industry wants.
Exactly.
You
That's
must
what
do
I
what
mentioned. That was something that I mentioned. I think I said that we're going to do pass you a toolkit, and there are going to be some surveys that the president mentioned as well, where we'll actually be collecting. We also want our members to do self-assessment, and we're also sending out feelers out to find out what the industry wants in terms of knowledge sharing and knowledge building.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
So,
you, Mr. Pandian.
are there any more questions? Can we finalize the session and thank CPD committee for doing a wonderful job and our president for giving us a wonderful opening and supporting speech? Members, if you are all okay, shall we call it a day and all of us get headstrong and start joining the CPD programs as we publish them? So please, members, look out for our newsletter as well. We'll be sharing our newsletter, and our newsletter will give you also schedules for these programs that you can join in. And there's a feature story on CPD. So everything that has been discussed today is also in the newsletter. And this current meeting is being recorded. So this meeting itself, we will be sharing it on our YouTube account, but it's going to be a private share. So if any members need it, please send your details to our Secretariat office, and they will give you the link for you to watch the video again, so you have an update of what was discussed today. Commander, do you have any words to say before we close the session?
Okay, just a small note. I humbly request that all members first to read the bulletin that we publish every month. So in the bulletin, we'll put whatever notices that needs to be sent out to members. At the same time, Secretary will also advise or remind members what's coming up. But what is important is for everybody to get yourself involved to upgrade your knowledge through the institute. So we'll try to satisfy whatever that members request, so that we can uphold the what you call the motto stronger together.
Yeah, and so maybe we can probably request for Secretariat to create an email for CPD committee. So at least if we have any members interested to participate, to speak in speaking capacity, or to organize anything, the email can go directly.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, that's all from me. Thank you.
Dato President, sir, would you like to give us a closing note before we close the session today?
I'm just, Nila, I welcome those who like to support the program from all the members and the experienced members that we need your, all your knowledge and experience, to help out not only the charter member, but the most important thing is the student also lah. The students of the the various universities, so that they their outlook can at least they know what the industry are all about. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us, for being very patient with the technical problems we've had in the beginning, and for sharing your thoughts and the wonderful discussion and discourse we've had this 1 hour. Thank you very much. Have a great week ahead. Assalamu alaikum and bye, everyone.
Salam. Okay, thank you all.